Now what? Yeah, I'm not sure what the protocol is here. Maybe we reset? I don't know if it's possible to get the message across to SpaceNarc. I know that if in my race some weird stuff like this goes down, there is like no way for anyone to tell me. I literally I play on the laptop. There's like one screen in front of me, and like in the place I'm sitting right now, the internet isn't even like that good. So, like I usually don't even have Discord open on my phone. Did I just see someone do my Ninja Village? I saw someone jump onto that. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. Oh, even Luffy says that someone did my Ninja Village. Is that real? Someone do that? Maybe Alpha did it. Oh. Okay, wait. The timer is working. Wait. Okay, the timer seems to be fine. Maybe it was just the capture. Okay, we're fine. Timer's fine. We're all fine. But as I was saying, like, there would be like no way for me to know. I don't look at Discord. I don't look at like I don't have notifications on. I don't have a second monitor. I don't have anything. So, I mean, excuse me. A lot of these people do have good setups. So I am the outlier here, so to speak. But both of them starting off with 0 shards. 0. That's oof. 0 out of 4 is not what you want to see at all. But I mean, at least keeping it fair, if they have to go to the wall, then both of them have to go. So maybe it's fine. Let's see how these turtle boosts look. Very nice back boost from Space and a front boost from Alpha. Missing the back boost, unfortunate. Oh, there's gonna be some nice top block action here. Where he even puts a duck in there. I don't think that does anything. The task also ducks, but it doesn't help. There is indeed a task for this room of the game. There's a task for exactly like 3 or 4 rooms in this game. Because the task tools aren't that good. So, task tool rooms. Unfortunately, SpaceNarc not getting enough shards, having to go to the right and jump for that one shard that you can grab from the ground. That does give him enough though, thankfully, because going through Autumn without Strike of the Ninja is just not a fun time. Making their way through Autumn Hills, not a whole lot here. This is just going to be getting some turtle boosts. Let's see if SpaceNarc knows about the Alpha Bush, or if he has a better bush, like a better visual cue. Alpha with a beautiful quad, and SpaceNarc does know about the Alpha Bush. That's nice. Very, very consistent spot to get the right damage boost. So let's see if Alpha will go for this boost here. There is a strat that you can do, whose name I'm not allowed to say, probably. we call it belt boost. It's called belt boost. I wonder if Alpha will actually opt to go for it if he has a good enough room. This room looks good enough. I don't know if. Let's see this saw. Oh my god, he might go for it. Oh my god, he's doing it. Oh my god. Okay. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Oh my god, he got it! Oh my god. I didn't actually expect him to go for that. So that is the belt boost, or as it's called, the other boost, which I'm not able to. Again, I'm not allowed to say the name. But wow, that's an extremely. So you need to make your way through that room extremely fast to be able to catch that cycle, and then you need to get boosted right. You need to do a lot of like very clean movement so that you don't get hit by either of those saws, because if you get hit by either of those saws, you just die instantly. So I can't believe you went for that. That's insane. So yeah, getting that belt boost, really clean Autumn so far for Alpha, as far as I can see. SpaceNarc not far behind. He's just gonna lose a little bit of time to like very small things, but overall, his Autumn has been really clean as well. It's really well played. Yeah, I couldn't get the normal cycle, so there's like a normal cycle you can do, where you like squeeze into the small gap between the saw and the exit. I just couldn't get it. I was like, why can't I do this? My rule is fine, my movement is fine. And it just turned out I wasn't mashing fast enough. Apparently mashing fast actually increases your swimming speed. Even if I nod a lot, it actually does. So now I actually switched to my index finger to mash a little bit faster to actually be able to get that cycle. Still can't get the belt boost cycle, but at least I can get that cycle. So that's pretty high. So let's see if we will see a scary berry. Oh, no scary berry. I'm sure that Alpha is kind of feeling bad about that. Like, I know he decided not to go for Scary Berry as a safety choice, but he had Belt Boost. Um, in that autumn, I'm sure he was like itching to go for it. Like, "Ugh, yeah, I want to go for it." He's gonna be feeling real sad looking at that minus 0.6. But it is what it is. Dropping down through the forlorn bridge, going into catacombs, another brutal level. This is like the worst level in the game, honestly. I just hate this level so much. This level sucks, the boss sucks, all of the tricks in it suck, just everything sucks. I just don't like catacombs. The music is also like mid tier, I would say. Like, it's not excellent. You know, compared to some of the others. Obviously, all of the music in this game is great, but compared to some of the others, I just don't. I'm personally a Quill Shroom horror enjoyer. I really like the Quill Shroom music. I think it's very, very underrated. Alpha getting the butt boost, very nice, making that faster cycle. You get damage boosted on those spikes. You actually, SpaceNarc getting it as well, really nice. SpaceNarc's keeping up pretty well. Like, oh no, SpaceNarc! Ah, unfortunately, gets caught on a wall. I mean, he got hit by that kappa below the lantern, and that made him be a little bit slower. He tried to jump over that ball, but not quite making it, getting hit by the spike ball. Thankfully, it's not that big of a death. It's the checkpoint was literally right behind him. He's just gonna lose most of that time to like the Quarble dialogue and stuff. That's very unfortunate. It's gonna set him back quite a bit, unfortunately. Alpha, meanwhile, zooming through catacombs. Very nice. I think Alpha's been having a really clean run. Like, I haven't been able to look at all of it, like, all the time, obviously. But I think it's been really good. So, let's see if he's able to keep it that way by getting the baton. Baton. This trick saves 8 seconds here, allows you to skip a cutscene. Let's see if he is able to get it. He has been really consistent on it. Nice, very nice. Saving those seconds. Is Alpha ahead? I would be interested to see his... Okay, maybe he's not ahead, but I feel like he's probably really close to his PB. Because his run has been really nice. Outside of not going for Scary Berry. It's been really good. I saw his PB not that long ago because I was verifying it. Ooh, SpaceNarc getting the Badonk as well. Nice, very clean. SpaceNarc was playing really well as well. I am talking a little bit more about Alpha, but Space has been having an amazing run. Aside from that, unfortunate death, of course, but yeah, it was like a small mistake into like a bigger mistake, you know, kind of. Like he just got hit on that kappa, you know. I get hit on that kappa sometimes, but then like you don't know what cycle the ball's on. It just happens. But Alpha gonna be moving into Raxton. Let's see what kind of RNG Raxton's gonna give him. Alpha's not that far behind me. He's like only 4 seconds behind. It's pretty good. And there's Roxton. Oh, he saw the kappa, but he slashed him a little bit too late. Is that how that works? There's an invisible kappa there. I think Grond has some special glasses that makes him see it. And he's just been shipping them out to all these sub 30 runners. So that they can see the kappa. up there. Well, Alpha lost like 2 in Ninja Wills to fix his timer. Oh, that's why the timer started working. I didn't pay attention. Man, that sucks. Imagine this PBs for Alpha. Like, this is a really good run for Alpha. It's definitely PBable. I've seen his PB. He bleeds a bit of time in every stage. And his boss RNG is not amazing either. Actually, his gold is pretty good. But apart from that, the RNG isn't amazing. It would be really funny. Sub 29 in tournament. I don't know about the sub 29, but a PB would be like, what? If you can lose 2 seconds in Ninja Village, get a PB, just flex on everyone, just leave it, just to elaborate. It would be invalid? No, it wouldn't be invalid. You're allowed to tap out of the game. Yeah, you're allowed to tap out as long as you don't pause the timer. It's fine. Meanwhile, the runners are moving through bamboo. Ooh, SpaceNarc unfortunately bonking on that Medusa head while Alpha moves into BC11. And oh, Alpha tried for the one tag. I think he thought that he didn't have enough. Alpha, no! What are you doing, brother? Get up! Alpha! Go! Oh my god, he's just taking the elevator of shame. He's gonna ride it all the way up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that right there, what Alpha just did, is something none of you should ever do in your speedruns. So, so take notes. Alpha missing so many backups to that B2 that he just decided that he deserved the punishment. Of just taking the entire elevator all the way up. That has to be a sub 12. But yeah, finishing off bamboo. SpaceNarc gonna be making up quite a bit of time because of that. The sub 12 room that Alpha got. Oh. Catching up, yeah. Oh my god, that elevator. Can't deal with it. What was that shop? I feel like he just scrolled the entire menu of every single option and then he picked the right one somehow. Now we're gonna be going into the shop. This number I cannot see, but I assume it's correct. Yeah, he has enough shards, guys, but fine. I'm the one with the bad internet. Okay. Moving through Grotto. Not much to talk about here. There's DK skip coming up for Alpha in a little bit. There's the drop for Narc. One thing so very clean. See if Alpha is able to get this DK skip. Should be able to. Not a very difficult strat. Oh, Narc taking a little bit of a beating. Gonna be able to take this health here. Get ready for DK skip himself. I imagine he's gonna go for it. Actually, definitely he's gonna go for it. Let's see his corner. So, oh, sorry, excuse me. Hit one of those Chalakas with the shuriken, so he had to throw all of his shuriken. That's fine. Just gonna damage the boost through that Kappa. I don't know. Is that faster than boosting him? It might be. I'm not sure. See if Alpha gets this quad heat though. Oh, jumps just a little bit too early. Gets the short hop into the room. Still pretty fast. God heat's obviously really difficult, but just getting like the short hop is pretty good as well. See if Narc is able to do something with the Gaudiate. Gaudiate would be sick. Not gonna go for it. That's fair. Just getting the wingsuit into that room also saves a little bit of time, rather than just going for the Gaudiate and landing early. We are almost to Emerald Golem. So let's see. Twitch.tv/SortOff. Oh no, that isn't correct. Should be twitch.tv/SortOff. Okay. Alpha going to be starting up on the Emerald Golem. Let's see how he. Oh boy, that's not good. None of that is good. Is that 7? Okay, that's 7. He got through. Manages to. He is at 2 HP. Okay, that's 7 hits. Very clean 7 hits. So Alpha's going to be getting this 2 cycle here. Let's see what kind of fight SpaceNarc is going to have. That's a good opener. SpaceNarc actually does the early shuriken. I don't like that very much because it gives you less time to hit the core or the face. Alpha going to be. Oh man, Alpha had like a fantastic. Ooh, still a really good drop. But Alpha had a really good drop. Unfortunately, not actually finishing him off on that. I had to go back up and then shoot him with another shuriken. Not going to be getting a beautiful 2 cycle as well. Ready with 2 HP and a shuriken to get this to deal with the second phase, and this is going to be a really good kill. Nice, very nice low kill. Good RNG on that guy. Okay. Also, guys, you guys need to remind me to actually sing the bamboo song if you want me to sing it, because I just completely forgot. Next time, like you need to remind me, like around, like during practice. If you want me to sing it. It's on you if I don't sing it and you don't remind me. Okay. Moving into Quillshrew Marsh. Alpha is going to be going into the stride room. He was supposed to be the chosen one. Has a bad memory. What are you going to do about it? Okay. Moving into Quillshrew. Alpha getting all these T boosts. This room, the longest room in 8-bit. Honorary mention, obligatory mention. You need to get either 0 or more than 6 T boosts in this room if you want a good cycle on this wall. I think you can get like a couple and still be fine. Actually, I don't think you can. As long as I've heard, you need like 0 or 6, because like if you get anywhere in between those, the spike ball is like right in the middle, like where you want to be. So it's actually bad. There's kind of a special room like that where the turtle boosts actually make a huge impact on how the room plays out. Alpha, unfortunately, did not have that good of a room, and he got the normal cycle rather than the fast cycle. So that's fine, not that big of a deal, of course. Not going to be making his way through the room as well. Gets... What? He just reached that mushroom with a wingsuit slash on the bird. Normally you need a welfare wingsuit to reach that mushroom. Must have had like insane height to actually get that mushroom. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's crazy. Oh, Alpha unfortunately missing the hit on the switch, has to go back up and hit it. I think he throws shuriken like too late or something. Let's see if Narc gets the snipe. Oh no, his first shuriken's a little bit too high. Unfortunately, not getting the snipe either. Both of them having to just jump up to that switch and hurt themselves. Just having to get the job done on their own. But yeah, it's going to be almost the end of Quillshrew Marsh. Let's see how SpaceNarc does on the blue. Going to be a 2 damage. Nice. Meanwhile, Alpha getting the right side climb, and then that room. It's literally just called the right side room at this point, I think. And going to be making his way into the Queen of Quills. Longest time room is Emerald Golem. No, it's BC11. Oh, Ninja Village. Yeah, right. Okay. Alpha getting a left right, one queen. That's a pretty good pattern. Anytime it ends with right is actually pretty good. If you start with right as well, you have the chance to get the really fast kill, the quick right. I guess there's not really a name for it. I think you can also get that on the left right, but it's really hard. But yeah, you want to end on the right side because as Narc is about to show us, you want to stand at that door and throw the shuriken to finish it off. So that you're right beside the door and ready to leave. Actually saves quite a bit of time. Meanwhile, Alpha moves into cracks and is about to grab the rope dart, the best item in the game, aside from windmill shuriken. Yeah, the best item in the game. And Alpha, obviously, the best, arguably the best rope dart climber that we have. So we're going to be seeing some beautiful rope dart climbs here very soon. Rope dart climbing is, of course, a technique that allows you to climb walls much faster than by just jumping on them. Uses some. Oh boy, I don't know what happened there on Alpha's screen, but he actually took a dip into those spikes. That could be an issue if he misses the Naga bird. It's possible to end up in those spikes and just die. Let's see what happens. And oh no, well, Alpha doesn't miss the Naga bird, he just gets it. That's an insanely difficult strat. Where you bait that bird and climb up the wall really fast so that he's in the right spot. That allows you to just skip the whole right side of that room. And yeah, just making his way through really clean. Narc also going to be making his way into that room soon. Probably not going to be going for that bird strat. Yeah, that's smart. Don't go for that. It sucks. It's extremely difficult. Alpha, meanwhile, getting the first teleport. And going to be doing a really nice right side here. One of the best at this room as well. Just an absolute monster at cracks. And yep, going to be making his way into the Coles and Sousa's fight. Let's see what kind of RNG we get here. This could lose him a lot of time and allow Narc to make up quite a bit. Tower Whip first is the worst thing you could get. And he leaves as well. Okay. Boulder on Kodos, that's not bad. If he gets another Tower Whip, this pattern is like 5. Let's see what he gets here. And it's gonna be a boulder. Oh, that's not great. It's still not the worst pattern, but it's not amazing. It's basically an extra column for no reason. So it's not that bad. It's fine. Meanwhile, Narc, he gets Kolos first, and Kolos is gonna tag out. No Kolos Manip on this. Gets a boulder from Suzus. If he's able to one cycle this boulder, it's gonna be really nice. He gets a low bounce on the boulder, which is really good. We recently figured out how the low bounces work. Gets the low bounce, and let's see what Kolos gives him. And another boulder. He actually gets boulder. He gets Kolos first boulder, but that's actually going to allow him to one cycle this Kolos boulder because the Kolos boulder is actually kind of difficult to one cycle. Wait, Suzus is alive? No! Oh, must have had just 1 health left. Oh my god, what is it? What's happening? Alpha? Okay. Beat the bird again. Okay, he gets the 1 tile this time. Yeah, that is the 1 tile that he goes for now, apparently. For some reason. Do not ask me. But gonna be moving through Glacial. Let me quickly type out Shunkies as well, join the bandwagon. SpaceNarc also is going to join Alpha in Glacial Peak. Just like the most like enjoyable level I think in 8-bit. It's just such fluidity in the movement. I hope that's a real word that I just said. They're gonna be rope routing their way through, climbing up, getting shuriken hans, which allow you to slide under those corners just a little bit faster than regular hans. Like putting butter on the ninja's head just allows him to slide around those corners. And of course, Alpha's robot climbs. They Alpha's robot climbs look like a task is doing them. Honestly, they're just so like uniform, you know. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's so nice to just like look at that thing. Just look at that. Wow. Now gonna be moving through Glacial as well. There's only a few rooms behind Alpha. Not that far behind. Well, let's see. Let's see how the rest of this run is gonna go. See if he goes for this one tile, he goes for the levy kick. That's a start. A lot of people actually go for a levy kick one tile, and if they don't get it, they just go to the bouncy pad, which is goes that much. You either want to do that or you want to do the fast kick. You don't really want to do the slow kick. It doesn't save that much time. Bouncy pad's actually not that bad in that room. Yeah, Alpha is in the Tower of Time. So let's see how the tower treats him. Obviously a very, very difficult level. See if he manages to make it through here. Oh my god, he goes for the no rope dart at the end. On the Hail Mary, that's extremely risky. You usually want to get through that laser as fast as possible, but if you're really fast on the previous laser, you can just walk through that laser and spend that time dropping down through the platform instead. Actually saves a little bit of time. So that's... I wouldn't call that a race safe strat, but what do I know of high level strats these days? Oh my god, he's getting trolled. Oh my god, don't die. Ooh. Yeah, I guess Alpha just freaking... He just clips through that crusher instead of getting crushed by it, I guess. Because this is a video game that always works every single time the same way. I was just sitting down and looking at the crusher like, bro, what? Oh, and Alpha got HP. He actually has enough to go for the laser boots. He got 2 HP, that's crazy. Nice, very lucky. Unfortunately, not the run he wanted to be lucky in, probably. But very lucky nonetheless, gonna be having a very nice laser boost here. SpaceNarc, meanwhile, not getting as cursed as Alpha in that room. This is gonna be cleanly making his way through, getting the Levy special. Moving into the Cooney one-cycle room. See if Not gets any HP. Oh no, he misses the crystal leviers. It's gonna lose him a little bit. No HP for Not, unfortunate. Unfortunate, but that's fine. So Alpha is, yeah, quite a bit ahead here. Should be taking this race. Let's see. Let's see what kind of maybe Alpha just goes for the task climb, you know. Yeah, laser climb, as it's called. We don't want to call it task climb because Alpha can probably do it. But maybe he just goes for that and dies. Who knows? Could happen. No laser climb, unfortunately, from Alpha. It's okay. I'm sure he'll do it next week. And getting a beautiful laser skip into the Arcane Golem. Looks like pretty good pace for Alpha still. It blows my mind that he can spend like a year just sitting in BC 11 on the elevator and just like look at a crusher when it's like when it crosses him, just like crouch down and look at him and still get a sub 30. Just the level of play that we see these days, I guess. But we throwing in the shuriken might actually get it. He kind of got a clap in it there. That is there is like a mechanic to how the claps work, it's very strange. GG to Alpha, by the way. 29:54. Excellent, excellent time. But yeah, there is sort of a mechanic to how the claps work, which we looked at in the code of the game. But it's extremely not, um, like the, the human mind cannot compute it well enough to actually be able to use it to spend time, I feel like. So yeah, you guys can forget about manipulating claps because it doesn't really work. SpaceNarc going to be starting up on his own arcane golem. See what kind of time he gets. See if he gets any clapping. So he gets an airwalk to start. Very nice. That is definitely an intended strat and not just something random that happens all the time on that hand that none of us know why it happens. Insane run for SpaceNarc. Yeah, definitely. Space has been playing like just like almost no mistakes, right? Like barely played any mistakes. 31 OOB. Yeah, really good time.